So how y'all are? It's your buddy George Jones over here in my gun room, or as my wife likes to call it, that junk hole down at the end of the hall. Um, a lot of the guys that make videos, got small YouTube channels like me, um, have been showing videos of their ammo scores. Well, ammo's out there. Uh, there's ammo out there to buy. Um, so I wanted to talk a little bit about it because uh, I'm more or less firearms insider. Uh, work in firearms retail, have worked in many different organizations in firearms retail, wholesale, warehouse management, and so forth over the years, both part time and full time. Um, right now, ammunition is got a problem. Um, a certain political party has come to power by whatever means, and that's got people upset. There's been a lot of civil unrest in the country. That's got them upset. We've got this here China virus. That's got them upset, and they've hit the door and bought up everything you can get your hands on. But on the other hand, the ammunition manufacturers are making everything they can as hard as they can. Um, why doesn't your local gun shop have ammunition if they're making and shipping ammunition as fast as they can? Well, here's the thing: you've got a tiered system of ammunition and firearms uh, procurement. At the top is, at the very top, is big box sporting goods stores, Sportsman's Warehouse, Cabela's, uh, Dunham's, Bass Pro Shops. Uh, what's that other one that I don't even know if they're in business or not? I think of them in a minute. Okay, and then there's big chain stores all over the country that specialize in it, and Rural King is another one. Some southern states sell guns and ammo now, and they have buying power. That's the thing; they have buying power, and they have the buying power to buy billions of rounds at a time and ship it to their central warehouse from the manufacturer and then distribute it to their stores. Okay? Or uh, distributors like Gun South or Xander's, or the big one when I was a teenager was Elliott Brothers. I don't know if they're still in business or not, but they sell ammunition, they sell firearms on the wholesale level. Okay? On the distributor level. So, who gets their products? The people that get their products are the people that spend the most money with them. Okay? Uh, Mr. Mom and Miss Mom, Mr. Pop and Miss Mom, Mom and Pop retailers typically do not have $100,000 orders. Okay? And on the other hand, the guy at Xander's or Sports South or whatever, he's courting the commission off that $100,000 sale. Okay? So he's not listening to Bob and Janet down in Rabbit Hatch, Kentucky. You know, he wants to sell to Biffs or Buds or, you know, somebody that'll buy $100,000 worth at a time. And, that's where we're at. That's why you wind up with mom and pop dealers having to sell ammunition at the scalp price, whereas occasionally you see ammunition come into the stores at the big box place for, oh, that's reversed, for, oh, that's not reversed, for this amount of money, for this 100 round box 9mm, okay, which is $39.99, okay, which is basically $20 a box, which would be the correct and average price for today, considering last year's across the board manufacturer's price increase. Say, 20% manufacturer's price increase across the board on all ammunition. The manufacturers got together and said, if you're going to raise your prices 20%, I guess we better raise our prices 20% because they all work together. Okay. So Winchester and Federal and Remington, even though they were in trouble, and so forth, all the domestic manufacturers got together and raised their prices 20% across the board. Because their manufacturing prices were going up. So in today's market, the normal everyday price for a box of 9mm 115 full metal jacket would be somewhere around $20. Okay. And, $40 for a 100 round box is not unreasonable. However, the guys that can't get it, who are the $5,000 ammunition orderers, the big wholesalers won't even pay any attention to them. So they've got to go out and scrounge for ammunition and wind up paying a scalp price for it. Because, you can't sell a 9mm gun out of your store if you don't have any 9mm ammo to go with it. They'll simply go somewhere else. So the little guys, they've got to have ammo in order to be able to retail firearms. Okay. So they have to pay the scalp price. And when you walk into mom and pop gun shop and look over there and there's a 50 round box of 9mm laying there that's $38, and you think, well, they ain't got no choice. They ain't got no choice. Now, these guys, I like shooting 22 Magnum. Everybody knows me knows I like shooting 22 Magnum. I paid $20 a box for these today at regular retail. They were $15 a box this time last year. So if you figure in the 20% across the board retail increase of all the manufacturers together, figure that into this is not too bad of a price when you figure that in there. Okay. So, you go to the big box store and they've got ammo, and now some of the big box stores, they're outrageous. I went to a big box store today and I bought 3 boxes of this. Okay, because it was on the shelf and they had it. But there's some big box stores out there that charge $100 for this. Okay. As a matter of fact, I saw these at a store. I'm not going to mention their name, but they were a big box firearms and ammunition sporting goods retailer, and this box of ammunition for $39.99 was $99.99. Okay. So you just have, right now you have to shop for it. But people are running out of money for whatever reason. It's starting to catch up. Okay. So quit panic buying. Yes, there's politicians yelling about gun control and this and that and the other thing. But What are you going to do? So quit panicking. There's ammunition in the pipeline. Uh, the prices are going to go down. People quit buying so much of it, you know, and the stores slow down selling it, and they'll start marking stuff down. That's simply the economy of it. So, like that. And I'm going to go ahead and post this, so people can see it. Uh, Not give it to the editor. So, uh, sorry about the opening card and the end card and so forth. I'm just going to stick this one up there as one of my little temporary videos. God bless all of you. Be careful in these dangerous times. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye now.